As you pass the traffic lights, the examiner will give you some guidance and let you know which lane is best. At this moment, we're going to be in the left-hand lane. So making sure we're checking, good mirror checks. Go over to the left-hand side. We can see up ahead where the lanes are. You just position yourself. This lane will take you left at the second lights, the second set of lights. Arrow signal. And we're following where that bus has gone. So this lane in the left, this one will take you left. So if the examiner is asking you to stay in the left-hand lane, you are coming down this route. Depending on the time of day, it could be busy. You've got cars on the right. You do have priority, but we obviously want to be safe. So keeping an eye on anyone that's on the right, any cars, any pedestrians, the activity of the bus. There's a bus stop up ahead, so maybe pedestrians coming off the bus, or maybe someone running to the bus. So keeping an eye out for that. That bus up ahead is indicating, so not going to be flying past the first one that parked up. At the roundabout, we will be taking the second exit. Still keeping an eye on all the pedestrians. If there is a pedestrian as you're approaching this roundabout, like we have over here, make sure you are stopping to give them way. So the left side is where we want to be positioned, because that is where the second exit is. It's over on the left, but we will not indicate until we've passed this first one here. It's up this little bridge. So it is a 30 over here, but you go the appropriate speed. If 30 does not feel safe, you don't do 30. It's quite a big bend. So maybe you're not feeling too comfortable doing 30. I'm not feeling that comfortable doing 30. Over here we can only do a left. So waiting at the zebra crossing. And we can only do a left. Examiner will not be telling you where to go from here. You are expected to see the signs and figure out where you want to be going. Once we take this left, we are taking the first right. So checking on the right hand side, but making sure there's no cars coming from there. And as we do this left, position yourself over to the right hand side of the lane, indicating right. And the reason for that is we want to get ourselves closer to this exit here, close to our junction, our turning. And the road that we were turning onto before we done the left, and even this one, it's all one way. And you can see the floor markings. Left hand lane is to go straight, right hand lane is to go right. Checking our mirrors, doing that right indicator for that right turn. There is a giveaway here. Make sure you are checking. Be aware of who you need to give way to. Up ahead, we will be doing a right turn. So I'm signalling over here. There's a car very close behind me. I want to let her know that I'm doing this right turn. And as this is a one-way road, make sure you position yourself over to the right. If you're doing a left turn, make sure you're positioned over to the left. Good observations before you come out onto this road. It can get quite busy with pedestrians here. Make sure you are checking left and right. Make sure it's safe before you carry on. Stopping for any pedestrians that you need to. 20 signs here. I've got a vehicle very close behind me, but I am still not going to be exceeding the speed limit. I'm going to be going the appropriate speed that is safe for me to go. Don't want to be flying over these humps. A bit earlier back, the road was quite narrow. I don't want to be flying through that just because the vehicle behind is pushing me through. Do what's safe. See, this sign's showing us that it's become a two-way over here. And again, up ahead, examiner's not going to tell you where to go. And you can clearly see it's a left only, and we're going to be going onto the dual carriageway. Indicator is optional. I do find it's quite nice to have the indicator on. Don't need to. Make sure you are looking over to the right. Vehicles are coming quite fast. And you can see with the sign up ahead, we are going onto a 50 road. So expect the vehicles to be approaching you very fast. And there's a good gap. Get onto that road. And gradually bring that speed up. Don't rush through it. You want to feel what the car is saying to you. Once a gear change, go with the flow. The gears are going to help you. You get into that higher gear, it's going to help you move. First exit. You could be asked to be taking the third exit. If you are taking the third exit, examiner will say turning right, third exit. It's a bit of a hint to get into the right hand lane to get that right indicator on. But right now we're going to be doing the first exit. So probably be told turning left, first exit. Make sure you're checking your mirrors. Obviously that rear view mirror because we're slowing down. Left door mirror because we will be doing that left. Make sure whenever you're hearing that first exit, you are indicating. Give yourself enough time to slow down so you've got enough time to think about what gear you need. Keeping it close to the left, as close as possible. And then you find we are in this left-hand lane here. Don't want to be going too fast because I can't see too clear what's happening up ahead. The moment I see it's nice and clear, I can bring that speed up to 30. This road is quite empty. Make sure you're not exceeding that speed limit. I have seen some people go a little bit faster than 30. Just remember it's a 30-mile-an-hour road. And also, if it is traffic on this road, not pushing yourself to go 30 when it's not safe. Lights here, keeping an eye on them, keeping an eye on anyone crossing. And just past this bend there is a zebra crossing. I'm just going to slow down here. Just stop, let them go past. Don't really want to be going into that cycle lane because it is a solid line. Even though that emergency vehicle was coming, still don't want to be going in that cycle lane. Don't want to be doing anything illegal. And at the lights up ahead, safe for me to go over to the far left. Remember, the bus stop you are allowed to go into. It's a broken line. You are allowed to go into that bus stop. It helps you with that early lane position. It's the bus lane you cannot be going into when it's in use. Driving down here, make sure you are staying in the center of your lane and you're keeping an appropriate speed. Looking over to the left, looking over to the right, checking your position in your lane. You're also scanning the road. Are there any pedestrians there? Does it look like someone's about to run across the road? I can see pedestrians on the right hand side, but they're not hazard for me. You might even have some swans on the road. It's happened before. Entertaining. You still have to look out for them.